I was reminded how change doesn't have to be a negative thing. And in fact, it can be an incredibly powerful and positive thing. Recently, I was at a retreat, and the facilitator of the retreat gave us a little bit of time to focus on one question. He said, I want you to right now focus on the 3 best decisions you've ever made in your life. Identify the 3 best decisions you've ever made in your life. And at first I thought, that's a huge question. But what was amazing to me is that it didn't take me long to answer it at all. You know, the first thing that came to mind was early into my university journey, rather than going back to the same summer job on the farm that I'd worked year after year, I decided a week before school ended to say yes to a job opportunity overseas in a different country. And what was amazing was that job transformed my life. It changed my career path. It even changed kind of a lot of my understanding of what I was good at and what I was passionate about. The next decision that came to mind for me was the decision that I made to say yes to a friend who kept bugging me to go on a blind date. So I finally said yes, and he set it up. Well, lo and behold, that night, first blind date, I meet my wife, Becky, who I've been now happily married to for almost 20 years. And I thought that was a huge decision, life-changing decision. The last decision was deciding to sell my team building company, which I loved and I was doing quite well in, and say yes to leading a 40-bed homeless shelter in a role where I was definitely in unfamiliar ground. And yet that leadership role I'll forever be grateful for, because it allowed me to, I believe, have really positive impact and help transform me in ways that I would have never anticipated. And what I realized as I looked at those decisions were they were 3 decisions where I leaned into change where I didn't have to. It would have been completely fine and way easier not to change, but I said yes to change 3 times. And now I'm realizing that those were the 3 best decisions of my life. When we understand how to navigate change with confidence and skill, and when we lean into change, sometimes when we don't even have to, that's when some of the best things happen in life and at work.